Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my girl, my sister, Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. I want to say good morning to everyone out there in Holly Springs, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. I hope you guys had a great weekend, a great holiday with family and friends, and a time to reflect on what you're thankful for, a time to spend with family, a time where you're not being harassed with having to go to work. You just had a good time. I know I had a blast. I was on vacation, and now I have to go back to work. And yes, I am seriously sad. I hear about people who have the blues because they have to go back to work. And now it seems that I am that person with the blues because I have to go back to work. I'm truly upset about it. I don't know how I'm going to get through these next few hours because
Aw, Tink Tink.
I don't want to hear it.
I told you go fast. It go fast.
How did my 12 days go by so quick?
It don't make no sense. It seems like when we at work, it just drags and drags out. But when you take a little brief vacay, it go like the blink of an eye.
I am truly upset because 3 of those days I've been sick for the past few days. Not sick,
Oh,
just allergies. You hear
allergies.
it?
Yeah.
I am so congested. It's ridiculous. And
Uh,
I don't like it. I'm glad that it's finally cold because typically when it's cold, I don't have to deal with my allergies. But enough about me. I got to go back to work because I have bills that, need paying and no one cares
T
about me.
Wiz says she got one more day of vacation. She feel like crying.
I know, T Wiz.
Listen, I won't have no time off until the end of the year. So I always take around my birthday off. So
I'm going to take my birthday off too. I have several vacations already lined up, but
mm-hmm.
I'm not happy with the fact that tomorrow
Oh no.
I have to go back into there. But it's fine. I'm thankful to have a job. That's what I just keep telling myself. Thankful to have a job so that I can pay my bills. So, Holly Springs
Amen.
and our family and friends out there in Memphis, I hope you guys had a wonderful few days off. You enjoyed your family. So let's get back to business. First rule of order, 16 ounces of water. That is mandatory. As soon as you wake up, go ahead and get your water fix in. Here's your reminder to take your morning medication and to have a good day. Have a good day in spite of having to go to work. That's all I got for y'all. Have a good day. And with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to my girl. I'm kind of sad.
Everything gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Good morning, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome in. Happy Monday. New week. New month. New beginnings.
Yes.
This is it, y'all. This is the final stretch. Woo,
yep.
How y'all feeling? What a year, huh?
Man, what a year.
What a year. I think our plugs, we need to have like a, tour. I know we'll be out during the holidays and stuff, but before that, we need to have like an end of the year recall.
Yes.
On this, do like a show on a recall, a recap.
A recap of our year.
All the foolery this year. It's been
Oh,
wild.
it
It
has
has been
been
crazy.
wild, man. It really and truly has been wild.
Yes, absolutely. So, yes, welcome in everybody. Happy Monday. We are going to get into some affirmations this morning to get our day started. Yep, get our juices flowing. Y'all drink that water, get some coffee in your system, get some, get ready to get out and get busy, y'all. So I have five P's, the five P's for affirmations, which is personal, precise, positive, present tense, and plausible. So and these are how you write your affirmations. These are the five P's you should be thinking about when you create an affirmation and making them about yourself, specific desires, just things that you feel is beneficial to your betterment. Okay. So when you do it at a personal level, you want to, of course, make it about you, attach it to yourself. Um, when I say precise, be specific about what you want to achieve or what you want to affirm yourself. I want to be a better writer. I am clear and compelling writer. Things like that. Use those type of words. Being positive, always stay positive with your affirmations. Frame your statements. Always say something like, I have the power to overcome challenges, things like that. Those are positive things. Present tense. You want to talk about the now. You don't want to talk about the past. You want to talk about what's happening now and what you can do to better yourself now. And plausible will make sure that your affirmations are believable to you. Don't be like, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna have $1 million sitting on the table, and
Well, that's my affirmation every day.
we want to speak it into existence, but I mean, where the $1 million come from? I mean, plausible, realistic.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't go out the night before and rob a bank. I'm just saying. So
they wouldn't even have $1 million.
All right, so work affirmations, because it is the work week, y'all. So we're gonna do a couple work affirmations, and then we'll do a couple work relationship affirmations, because you know how them folks be at work. Sometimes you be like, and Kitty gonna need this because she just going back, so she gotta get into that mind frame of office, to deal with people in the office. So work affirmations for success. I'm destined for success in my career. Every day, I move closer to achieving my professional goals. I attract opportunities that lead to greatness. My work is a magnet of positive outcomes. Each task I undertake is a step forward towards greatness. I am worthy of success that comes my way. My work is a reflection of my unlimited potential.
Mm-hmm.
So work relationships affirmations. This is for you and your coworkers. I cultivate positive and supportive relationships at work. My colleagues appreciate and respect my contributions. I communicate effectively and build strong connections with my team. I am a valuable member of my work community. That you are. I attract colleagues who inspire and motivate me. I am open to forming new positive connections at work. My work relationships are a source of joy and collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
Say those over and over again. Hopefully you have some great colleagues you work with, or maybe you don't have not so great employees or people you work with. But if you go in with the positive mind frame, feeling those positive words,
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna get through the week. You'll be all
get
right.
through it irregardless, but I am, I joke around, but I do go in with a positive attitude, because what's the point of waking up and being angry? I'm
And
not
T
hurt
Wiz
anybody
said,
but myself.
don't punch your nosy coworkers. Don't do that, y'all.
Oh, Lord. T Wiz,
Maybe you write an
no
affirmation
promises.
and slide it their way and just say, go read that and come back and talk to me.
T Wiz, no promises, baby. No promises. Don't. Don't ask for too much. Let me just
Those are
get
your affirmations for this morning, guys. Have a great positive day.
absolutely. Have a great positive day. Speaking of great positive days, let's talk about some great positive. Well, I can't even talk about great positive weather. This weather came in, but we told you guys last week that we were going to face some cold weather and it was going to be pretty nasty. So buckle up. Holly Springs, today you have a high of 41, a low of 28. Oh my goodness. They would shut down Houston if we had a low of
28.
28. They would close Houston down. You hear me?
I know. I know.
Rain chances are at
And
88%.
it's gonna rain. Oh yeah, that means ice because that's below freezing. So
32.
yeah.
Feels like temperature 47 during the day, 40 at night. Winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is high during the day, very high at night. I did not get a pounding count at all. Air quality is good. Memphis, Tennessee, you have a high today of 37, a low of 28.
That's the high.
That's their high. Rain chances 80 degrees. Feels like temperature 34 during the day, 21 at night. Oh,
I
Lord.
don't like it. I don't
I'm
like
liking
it.
it. Winds out of the northeast.
Feel it in my bones.
Girl, in my pinky toe.
Yes.
Winds out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Humidity is very high. Air quality is good. It's going to be a cold, wet, rainy day in Holly Springs as well as Memphis. All right, Houston.
Bundle up. Make sure
Bundle up
y'all bundle up. Put some layers on.
or stay inside.
Go to www.morningstarboutique by Tim on ourplugs.com. Get you some sweaters.
I know that's right, because I'm wearing one. Definitely. Houston, you have a high today of 50, a low of 40. Rain chances 90%. Feels like temperatures. Where's my umbrella?
It's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
be 90% tomorrow.
90% chance of
Today.
rain. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
I
need
need
my
to find
umbrella.
an umbrella. I think I left it anyway. Feels like temperatures 45 during the day, 40 at night. Winds out of the northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Humidity is high all day long. Pollen and your grass and ragweed pollen are moderate. Tree pollen is high. Air quality is good. It's going to be a cool, rainy day. This is a good day for me to call in sick.
I don't feel that good.
I don't feel that good.
You know what, Kitty? We better stop because Powerful Black Woman just said they got 8 inches of snow.
Whoa. All right, I'm going to be quiet.
Let me just be quiet because I already know what that looked like. I know.
I don't even know.
Sorry, Powerful Black Woman. So sorry.
I'm sorry. It did rain, snow. It did snow in my hometown, Omaha. My aunt posted some pictures of her backyard. It's beautiful when it first comes down, but no, thank you. I like the pictures. I like to see it in a picture.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about it being cute. I don't even care.
Me either. It's very beautiful to see, snow on the trees and all.
Oh,
It's nice. It's just going out into it. So, for those that are up north and having to deal with the snow,
yeah,
stay inside,
they used to it. They
They
know
are.
what to do. They know what to do. I talked to my mother and my parents, and they're like, yeah, it's coming down in Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. It's coming down.
I mean, it is December, so
My granny told me all her bones is hurting. I said, okay, because it's
mine's
cold. That hawk came
that
in,
hawk.
Nanny. She said, yeah, and I'm going to bed.
I don't blame her. It's what you do in the wintertime. You hibernate.
You hibernate. Yeah, absolutely.
And let people, hopefully people will cool off, such as that man with the black hands up in office. Now, we may as well just go ahead and hop
Let's get into it.
Because, I mean, I was looking, of course, trying to catch up because I have been on vacation. And I just saw that he pardoned a convicted drug kingpin. But didn't he
in
just...
Honduras, yeah.
wasn't he just booming, blowing boats out of the water
Mm-hmm.
because they were suspected of being,
Yeah.
having drugs on the boats, but
Yeah.
now he's pardoning drug kingpins.
I guess he gotta like you. I mean, I guess it's all based on if he like you or not. It ain't really based on the fact that,
He wouldn't know if he liked them people or not because he never met them people. You know what I'm saying? Those people were on the boats, minding their own business, and here comes this missile out of nowhere, taking them out. And then two were hanging on the side, and Pete Keck's breath gave
the
the order,
drunk.
to not just bring them in and let's try them. He gave the order to unalive them.
He did. Strike again.
That's a war crime. That is
The
crimes.
first time it was, well, now you did it double time. Like now I say, and this is so unfortunate. Like some people, we don't know who they are. Innocent as they can probably
They were
be.
just people.
I'm gonna just say they're losing their lives for no reason and war crimes, and they need to prosecute him to the fullest capacity of the law
You
when
know,
they get him.
I was reading. I did some reading because I wanted to see if they did prosecute him in the international courts. Could the man with the black hands pardon him? The thing about that is the United States doesn't recognize the international courts.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what they're gonna do, but I mean, come on now.
It got to be something with the military, court martial, something like he doing unlawful orders. Like something. Something got to happen.
Something's got to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen
This is crazy.
Until somebody is on a permanent dirt nap. I don't think anything's going to happen until he is out of here, or best case scenario, he's out of here. Next best case scenario is we flip the votes. Speaking of which, Memphis, you have a special election tomorrow, December 2nd. We need you to go vote. We don't ask too much of you guys. We don't ask, it's for your own, the betterment of yourself. Please go vote. Plain and simple, just go vote. Go vote and get these people out of office. It's either, you got to think about it, it's either them or you. Which one? Why would you not vote for you?
Mm-hmm.
That's just my thought process. If it were me, I would be voting for
show
me.
up in record numbers, get out and vote like everybody's life depended on it. Because it does. It does in a sense. It really does. So yeah, get out there and use your vote. It's your right.
Yeah, absolutely. Our ancestors, your ancestors marched and fought to make sure that you had the right, you had the opportunity, something that they didn't have, to go and vote. So go and use your opportunity and do that. Go vote. So yeah, it rang, it set off alarm bells because he was just, down in votes, but then you're gonna pardon a drug kingpin?
It never makes sense what he does. I mean, just like he released some Smetafiles, like
that makes perfect sense to me.
All of it makes sense because of who he is, but what he promised to his constituents, his fake patriots, he is not being, and some of them are so delusional. They'll be like, "This is exactly what I wanted," and they just.
I ran, because I've been off, so I've been able to play in the TikTok streets, and I've ran into some really crazy. The thing about it, and I don't want to call these people crazy because that's a disservice to crazy people. I have ran in the last 4 or 5 days that I've been on in the TikTok world, some really angry people who won. You won. Your guy is in office. Why are you so angry? Why, if you're,
because they're not happy.
They're not.
They're not happy.
You can't be. Your guy won. So why do you come into our space and bother us? We're not coming into your space because we don't care. We don't care what you do, how you're living. We don't care about none of that. But they make it a point to come over into our space and say the most outlandish things about how they're happy with it. Oh, really? You're happy with it, but then you want to cry about how broke you are. We're not. It's such an oxymoron. An American who isn't a billionaire is happy about billionaires taking everything from them. Okay. That's
Yeah,
what I want to say. All
that's
right.
how you feeling, huh?
If that's what look, you ain't fooling me. You might fool yourself, but you're not gonna fool me. Only a fool would believe that you would prefer to stay broke. But hey, stay broke and happy. Or unhappy is really what it is. Unhappy.
Um, hmm.
What's going on?
Another article about a small town in rural Virginia. It's called Churchville, Virginia. How life is changing for them dramatically. It's a town about 200 people, and how life is changing dramatically because of the big, beautiful bill,
Mm.
as we call it, the big bull bill. Yeah, and the final, they got they had one doctor, one clinic in that rural area where the elderly were able to even walk to the doctor, down the road to go see the town doctor.
Uh-huh.
No longer. It's gone.
Mm.
It
Mm.
was called Augusta Medical Group, cited that healthcare provisions, because of President Trump's new legislation, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act now will be closing the rural clinic in Churchville and 2 other locations.
Well, you get what you get and you don't have a fit. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, hey, this is what y'all voted for, and most of those people in that town voted for Trump.
oh well.
And now they won't have a doctor. And now they have to try to find a way to get into city to try to see a doctor. Well, emergencies happen. I mean, this is the cause and the effects of your vote.
Well, all I can tell you is buckle up, Buttercup.
Yep.
You wanted this. This is what you wanted. See, they thought it was only going to be us that would be affected. They didn't think that it would affect them. But I'm not surprised. You know why? Because America has on average, a sixth grade education. That's
Hmm.
really sad.
Yeah.
That they chose not to educate themselves, and I guess they finished high school and said, this is all the schooling I need. And so that thinking process of let me have me a let me put people in office that will actually care about me, that goes over their heads. So
Hmm. Hmm.
you voted for this, Virginia. It was a Virginia?
It
West?
was Virginia. It was Churchville, Virginia. Churchville, small rural area in Virginia. Hmm.
Well, good luck to you. Good luck to them people.
That's all I can say, y'all. Take some vitamins. Drink some vitamin C.
Drink your water, 16
Get you
ounces.
some emergencies.
More.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Mm. Let's go ahead and go to break. Mm.
yeah, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Come back.
You
I got another story for y'all.
okay? Cool. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to Transformation Training Academy, where your journey to purpose starts here. Do strangers come up to you in public and ask for advice? Do your friends and family flock to you at the first sight of something being wrong? Do you have a passion for helping others? If so, this might be for you. For more information, email us at info@thetransformationtrainingacademy.com or go to ourplugs.com. Applications due November 10th.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Go ahead, Ms. Morningstar. We left off with you. You had another article you wanted to address. You're on mute.
Sorry, guys. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Most of y'all might have heard about this story. It's just something I had heard about it too. Just hadn't had a chance to speak on it. So did y'all hear about the black hairstylist salon owner who was arrested and charged with kidnapping for a client because a client refused to pay? But let me tell you the story. So a salon appointment turned into a criminal investigation after Jessica Odom, a woman who simply wanted her hair braided, accused the owners of Mama's Gifted Hands in Birmingham, Alabama. The two stylists kidnapped, assaulted her during a dispute over a price over her braids. So I saw the video. They had this girl by the hair holding her as she was trying to leave. Now, mind you, the girl had called the same day to get her hair done. So she asked them the price. They told her the price. They said it could be $200, based on what you get done. But they gave her a price of $200. So she came in, got her hair done. She got boho knotless braids. Mm-hmm. And she confirmed via text that the price was $200. The starting price was $200. She said the owner explained the cost might increase depending on the length, but at no point did she request or agree to add her any additional human hair. So the problem was the owner who was braiding her hair decided to use a different pack of hair, human hair, and added it to the braid without letting the client know that this is going to be an additional $50 for me to do. So she never agreed to it. So at the end, when it was time to pay for the service, she had $200 in cash. And they said, oh, you owe us $50 more.
Oh, really?
And she said, oh, no, I don't, because this is what you told me the price was. And then you tagging on $50 for what? Oh, well, we gave you human hair. The girl said, well, you didn't tell me you were giving me human hair. You didn't, consult that with me before you did it. Then they tried to negotiate it down to 30. She's like, I'm not paying y'all nothing because you didn't tell me. Which, I get it. If you, sometimes as an owner, as a business person, if you don't effectively communicate to your customer a price, and then you try to change it at the last minute, that's just not professional. That's not how it works. No. But what they did was ridiculous. They basically jumped that girl. I was watching the video. They
put hands on her.
They had her hair, and they ripped some of her hair out of her scalp, had her by the hair, locked the door, held her down. She was videoing it. until the police came. And then they lied when the police got there and said she assaulted them, but she had it all on video. So at the end of the day, all three of the people in the salon ended up getting arrested.
Not only will they be arrested and charged, but they are in Trump's America. They will be deported. I promise you that.
Yeah. You know, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all not even from this country. But, you know, I've ran into some issues like that. Where was it? Coach Iggy said, I saw the text. That's not what was agreed upon. Yeah, and was it more than $200? Because I didn't see the text, but I saw the assault. I saw them grabbing.
Regardless of what was agreed upon, you don't put your hands on anybody.
You don't do that.
Oh, just because I'm not gonna pay the price, you don't put your hands. And then you snatched hair out of her head.
You had her by the hair. I mean, if I was that lady who hair was, I would have lost it and went bananas on all of them. And I would have been in there tearing up their whole shop because I would have been fighting them, because she didn't even fight them.
No,
she was just like, get off of me. But she probably was scared because it's 3 against 1 and whatnot. But the way I'm set up, I ain't never scared, so I just went crazy. But it's just the principle behind it.
Yeah, it's
okay. She agreed to the 200 beforehand, and they switched it when she got there. So they was dead wrong. And I'm glad they got arrested. And like you said, we in Trump's America, baby. You might be on your way back.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I was scrolling and I heard a lady, she was a hair braider, and she had made a post, and she basically lit into them. She said it's already hard enough.
I saw that.
It's already hard enough coming to this country and getting on our feet, and for you to do this, and we already have this stereotype that people think that we don't like African American people, and here you are making us all look bad. Then I listened to it, I liked it, and kept going. Later on in the day, I heard there was a panel of nothing but braiders, and they were on there talking about it. So evidently the community is talking good. Maybe they need to rethink how you're treating people who actually patronize you. Because stop coming. Like, we no longer go get our nails done. We all do our own nails now.
We do.
Trust me, you will definitely.
That money is lost.
Baby, you can't get me back into a nail salon. No, I'll do it myself. I'm good. Now I might go get my toes done.
Yeah, I might go get the rub.
Yeah, but the rub come summertime when I got to get my feet back out there. But no, baby, no, you can't touch my nails again. I can do it myself. That's $320 a month that I can keep in my pocket. People need you can't have a business and treat people like that. You cannot do that and think that your business is going to have any type of longevity. No.
People talk and they spread the word, and now we know the name of your business and whatever you did to establish that business. As hard as it is for us to even get a brick and mortar, you had one, and you just lost. You lost a lot.
$50.
Over $50. Yeah, it ain't worth it.
No, times are hard, but it's not that hard.
It ain't worth it.
Before we bring up Coach Nikki, I did want to remind people that, you know, we all are guilty of talking mad cash craziness, especially nowadays, due to this administration. It's kind of like set the tone. Everyone has, you know, words that maybe we should or shouldn't say sometimes, you know. Keep it cute, keep it calm. However, when your president for Thanksgiving, every other president that since I've been alive has done a Thanksgiving message to the country, and it's always been what he's thankful for and giving uplifting and encouraging words, until we get the man with the black hands. Well, he decided to call the governor of Minnesota the R word. And that is it's an ableist slur. It's easy, for years we've always said it growing up when I was a child. But when you grow up and you know better, you do better. And so you stop using words like that. Well, those words have come back to bite him in the butt because the Indiana state senator, he's saying no on redistricting after Trump uses the slur. Now, hold on. He didn't all of a sudden, grow a conscience. Of course not. He has a child with special needs. And that is why he took on that stance of, I can't support you because, you don't talk about this.
Didn't we say it always when it's affecting them personally? It's always, what about the rest of the special needs people in the world? We have a lot.
I guess he was okay with it
when
he was making fun of the disabled reporter.
Yeah.
That was okay.
He did the goofy hand and all that weird stuff. That was okay. I guess how he talks to women is okay. I guess how he is just completely disrespectful to any news media that he can be.
He called that lady a piggy.
He called one lady a piggy, then he told the other one to shut up. What are you, stupid?
What are you, stupid? Baby,
you're stupid.
Let's be an actor really quick. We haven't done this in a long time, Miss Morning Star. I'ma be Trump. And I'm gonna call you, what are you, piggy? You tell me how you gonna respond, Miss Morning Star. I would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. How are you going to respond?
First of all, I'll be like, sir, have you looked in the mirror lately? Have you took a look at yourself lately? Okay, man with the dead black hand, with the swollen cankles, with the onion shape. Have you looked at yourself, Humpty Dumpty? Have you been to the mirror? What are you talking about? Who are you calling piggy? Who are we? What are we really doing, Mr. President? Is that what you want to be addressed, or do you want to be called Humpty Dumpty or Bad Bill Wadlow? Girl, I would have let him hit him and lost my job.
I would have lost my job on purpose.
On purpose.
Okay, so
I would have called him every name in the book.
Please do me and let me respond. Come.
What are you, stupid? Yeah, you're stupid.
Your mammy's stupid. That's who's stupid. Your mammy's stupid because she raised you. That's who's stupid. You know what's real stupid? The fact that you are in office, incompetent, and you done put all these people in office that's turning this country upside down. You want to call somebody stupid? Look in the mirror first and foremost, and then you go back and you get on your knees and you ask the Lord to guide you, because your mama should have whooped your butt from day one.
Yeah.
I would have lost my job. The Secret Service would have probably jumped on me. I don't care.
Wouldn't get carried out the room with my hands like this.
I'm going to go. I'm going to go and I'm going to laugh. I'm going to go and I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh and I'm going to look at them and say, and I say it again. How dare you think that you have the right to call anybody stupid, sir? Say acetaminophen. Say it. Say acetaminophen before you do anything.
This is the biggest idiot we've ever came in contact with in our entirety of life. This old, senile, delusional dementia idiot who really can't read past a third grade level, who needs Pictionary in order to know what's going on in the situation room. He needs pictures to identify the mission. You can't even, like you said, you can't read simple words. You struggle with common sense. You think taking an IQ test is looking at a truck and say, that's a truck. That's a truck and it has wheels.
Get here, man.
You think that's passing an IQ test, sir?
George Bush, I blame you because you came up with that initiative. No Child Left Behind. Children who have learning disabilities and who are not learning at a level that they should be, you got to give them extra attention. And I know that meant millions and millions and billions of dollars, because people like the man with the black hand is as dumb as a box of rocks. But we can invest in war. We can invest in teaching children how to read, because look what's happened. The nation on average has a 6th grade reading level. Lord,
And I'm gonna tell you, it would have been more cuss words coming out my
oh,
mouth
baby, I can't curse
because we on the
already.
radio. I ain't gonna say it, but
Baby,
yeah,
you
the
would
words
one
that
of
he would have heard.
every curse word ever invented in the history of language
From
would
the
have been
rudder to the
thrown
tutter,
at
baby.
him. Anyhow, he has a lot of nerve, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that this senator from Indiana, he says, those of you that don't know me or my family might not know that my daughter has Down syndrome. Now you're affected.
Couch.
Senator Mike Bohawk. Now you're concerned because he's called somebody a slur. He's been calling
He
people
been
slurs.
doing that.
That ain't nothing new.
Ain't nothing new.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
Whew. That was
Right.
fun. I needed to get it out. But let's go ahead and bring Coach Nikki up.
Good morning, ladies.
Love the sound effects. Good morning.
Good morning. Hey, y'all. I see my people on TikTok.
Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage, the beautiful Coach Nikki.
I jumped in right on time because Morningstar, I saw that story myself. And P actually just talked about one. Let me join real quick and go ahead and go on mute. P just mentioned one too in the comments. This young lady walked into a beauty supply store in Richmond, and she walked in on a staff meeting. She heard the owners and the staff saying how they weren't going to hire any more Black people because all Black people were still. It was a mess. I have to find the video again. I just saw it on TT.
I seen it before.
Saw it? Okay. And she was so upset. Hey, powerful Black woman. She was so upset, rightfully so. She said because they didn't even change their disposition. They didn't change their language or anything. She's like, do you not see me standing here? So, yeah. But I also saw the video, and I dug deep in that one with the one with the braids. Yeah. They listen, when I unhand me, okay?
Unhand me now.
The text messages and what she agreed upon. And I've done the same thing when I used to get my hair braided.
Yeah.
What is it going to be? How much is this going to be? Because this is this is what I'm bringing here. Braids are very expensive in the first place. For you to go in there and lose half your edges anyway. But if that's the price that we agreed upon, it is not up to me what hair you decided to use.
Exactly.
Did nobody tell you to put that?
I had a similar situation. It didn't go down like that because when they was braiding and I started, that was my last time ever going to them for my daughter's hair services because when she was younger, because you tell me one price and when I get here, you want to charge a different price. We're not going to play those rabbit. I don't play those reindeer games. And I told the lady, I was like, I don't give a doggone where you come from. I play 0 games. Which one do?
Right. And
that's how I said it. You know I did.
At what point did you think? And I know you did. At what
you want to do?
And she was
okay. Like, I'll give you
that's not even morally okay to do that to somebody. If I'm asking you ahead of time, we don't know what she's going through. We don't know if that was her last 200. She just wanted to cheer herself because I saw a lot of comments objecting. Like one young lady was like, just pay the fee and it won't be this issue. Wrong. No, because if this is what I said I got for this, because I got to go to a wedding, a funeral, or anything else, and I need my hair braided, and I need a style that's going to last me for a long time. And this is what I agreed to pay. This is what you need to charge me when I get there. You know, but I've been uppriced before, like you too, Morningstar. I have. Somebody tried to play with me. I was like, you ain't finna play with me. Because I have to take every single braid out one by one.
You know, the thing about all of that is, no, it's a complete sentence. I'm not about to explain nothing to nobody. I said no. I'm not doing it. And before you put your hands on me,
unhand me.
That I have a best friend that goes with me everywhere I go.
Okay.
Everywhere. You put your hands on me if you want to.
Okay.
Your mama will be picking out a black dress.
Okay, because her
name. Leave it at that.
Her name is Glakisha. Okay.
Baby, you know, we all have to make sacrifices being business owners. You know, you want to keep your clientele. You want to keep your customers happy and coming back. Bottom line. And if you have to eat the cost of $50, eat the cost of $50. Now you are facing charges. It's 3 of y'all that got arrested for assault. And you're living in Donald Trump's America, and you don't go here.
And you don't go here. Child, please.
They told me that wasn't their first time doing that. Secondly, I've run into issues where I've got my hair done in Woodbridge, Virginia. I will not name the place, but I'm consulting with one person. I get there and she got 3 or 4 braiders on my head. Fine, I'm cool with that. Get me out the shop quick, sooner rather than later. However, don't expect me to pay all of y'all. I'm one person. And they do it. They expect that. They expect every single person to
that's crazy
to pay for the price of the braids, but also tip everybody that worked on your head. I didn't tell you to do all that. Me and you were the one talking. So how am I supposed to know you're gonna come there and do that?
I noticed that a lot of them come over to this country, seek the opportunity. They get the opportunity to make tons of money, you know, but don't appreciate that opportunity. And there are others that do, but the ones that don't and want to try to test your gangster, y'all, they need to be careful, because everybody ain't gonna be like, oh, girl was talking about get up off me. Because like I said, nah, that wouldn't have been my words. My words would have been, I would have been physical with them ladies. Like, there's no way you would have been doing that.
More, you would have had to scout me, because I'm knocking y'all heads loose.
Yeah, I'm
the one that
whatever's
she had,
there.
The original braider had the one girl behind her holding on to her waist with her hair wrapped. I said it couldn't have been me.
Girl.
It couldn't have been
I have a best friend.
Several charges.
Everywhere I go.
Listen, anywho, y'all, how was everybody's holiday? Everybody that celebrates the holiday, was it good, y'all? November has been a long year.
It has.
I said it right. November has been a long year. Okay.
It was cool.
Had a great time.
Whew. But we almost there, y'all. We almost there. So yeah, we are almost there. So we're going to talk about today about finishing strong, finishing the month of November. We are in the last day. Oh, we're in December, but I want to talk about finishing the year strong. And it's going to be a nice, light, loose conversation. And I do have some treats for y'all at the end. I want everybody to set a 30-day plan for themselves. Something. I want you to pick something. She said peace and quiet. Powerful Black woman said peace and quiet. I love that for you. I love peace and quiet. However, I have a huge family, so it wasn't so quiet. It wasn't so quiet, but I love that for you. So we're going to talk about some things that we can do for ourselves to reset, because we have a new year around the corner. Yes. It's around the corner. How's everybody feeling about that? Did 2025 blow by or not?
I'm looking forward to this new year. I am
too. And I laugh because sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, 2025 was this, that, and the third. It didn't do me well. Like, but how did you do yourself during that year too? It's not the year. We're going to have years. Stuff is going to happen. The years change all the time. So I want to make sure that we are resetting, making some good plans for ourselves. Y'all, it's okay to start over. I said on last week's episode that you can always have a day one. Anytime that you have a new beginning, when you can lay down right now, wake up for a nap, that could be your day one. That could be your reset. That could be your start over. So understand that we don't just necessarily have to start or make New Year's resolutions. You can make new minute resolutions, new week resolutions, new day resolutions. So that's what we're going to stick to today. So finishing strong, the December reset pre-plan. I want everybody to celebrate your micro wins. Whatever feels good to you. I know a lot of people don't like celebrating themselves, and I want to shout out my friend Crystal. In Texas. She's in Houston. My friend Crystal took herself out on a date this past weekend. And when I tell you she looked fire, but she made a story about it. She was dressed up. And then the next video was, you want to know why I'm so dressed up? She said, because I'm taking myself out on a date. She said, you want to know why I'm doing that? She said, because I love me and you should love you too. And I was like, dang. And then she posted all her dinner pictures. Like, honey went out. I mean, she had these
I'm not mad.
On heels, red lipstick. I wish I had a picture because I will post it.
I love it.
But I said, Chris, I'm so proud of you. Like, go do that. She is just recently coming out of a divorce as well. So I was like, I'm so proud of you doing that. And that to me is that's a big win, actually, because a lot of us are afraid to do that. One challenge that I was given when I was getting my psychology degree was the test, or sociology actually, was to go to a restaurant by myself and not pick up my phone, not hold the phone in the hand, because that still takes away from you being alone. It's really not you enjoying yourself, because now you're detached from yourself. That's right. Love thyself, powerful Black woman. You're detached from yourself, and now you're in here. You're in the social media world, and it still speaks to you not being able to enjoy your own company. So I was super proud of her for doing that. And I encourage anyone that can, I know times are hard for a lot of us, anyone that can, and it doesn't even have to be something where you're spending money. You can take yourself on a walk. You can take yourself to the park, sit in the car outside of you driving home from work and sitting in the parking lot waiting to go in the house because you ain't trying to deal with these kids. Just go sit in the car if you need to, drive down the street, but make sure that you're making some time for yourself this coming year. And y'all don't have to wait till January. Like I say, you can start right now, but definitely celebrate your micro wins. One thing that I do mention in my book, How to Create Your Dream Life in 30 Days or Less, on Amazon, one thing I do talk about is celebrating small wins. That's a small win. And not small by my definition. Some people don't feel accomplished unless they're doing something grand, Break time? Commercial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a quick commercial. Because I want us to get into this and actually be able to pay attention. So let's take a quick commercial break. And while we take that break, Ms. Morningstar, check the private message. You are listening to Our Plugs, a Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciate it. God bless.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
Opalme Simplistic Beauty is hair care and skin care in a bottle. Take a quick survey and let us design your own formula. Go to ourplugs.com, look for Opalme Simplistic Beauty, and we can get your formula out to you as soon as possible. We hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
And we are back. You are listening to our the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Okay, so Nikki, I know we left off with you starting. I think you went through one bullet point, so continue on, hon.
Yep. So what I was saying was a lot of people don't recognize a win unless it's huge. And it also unless it's incentivized by somebody else. When we don't realize that we can give ourselves incentives. So one way to recognize and celebrate your micro wins or your small wins, if you will, is think about, and I think it's good to do this at the beginning and ends of the months. Think about something that you did that you didn't feel like you celebrated yourself enough for, that you felt. Because a lot of times we don't realize that we deserve to be celebrated unless somebody's like, girl, you did, congratulations. We always wait for this outward validation, and it's not always necessary. Applaud yourself, celebrate yourself. So ways to do that is checking in with yourself and saying, you know what did I do well this month that I don't think that I gave myself enough credit for? And I think that we're closing out the month of November. What do we think that we did? I want to, first thing that comes to my mind is powerful Black women feeding these families. I'm sure there were some goals achieved. Morningstar, if you made more sales in the month of November than you did in October, that's a win. That's a huge win. Although it's your norm to sell because this is what you do on a daily or even on your corporate job. What did you do differently or better? How were you recognized? Because a lot of times we fall into a habit of just doing things that we don't even realize that we should give ourselves credit for, and we should applaud ourselves. Kitty, there's something that I think you do amazing things all the time. I think all of us feel like that. But think about something that you did that you accomplished, and you, in your mind, it's your regular routine, but it's grand to somebody else, because we talked about before how sometimes it's hard for people to even get out of the bed. Getting out of the bed, making the bed, that is a small win. That is a micro win, and it should be celebrated. So anybody want to put in the chats or make a comment on YouTube anywhere and tell me about something that you think that you should be celebrated for? It doesn't matter how big or small we think it is. It's up to you. So I want everybody to take a moment right quick and shout yourselves out. I think we should do that. Can we shout ourselves out real quick?
I think that is the hardest part about it all, is giving our own selves the accolades. Because we just see it as this is just what we do. So I don't, when you're talking, is it just me? But I just feel like, I never want to sound like I'm bragging. However, yes, I do a lot. I do. But it's just part of what I do. Is it just me that feels like that, or what?
I think a lot of people feel like that, Kitty, because and in order for us to feel like we're bragging, we have to care about what somebody else thinks. I want y'all to start saying FTP, okay? Don't, because do not. I always like to make things so big, but not more morbid, so that you can put it into a better perspective. The last thing that you're thinking about on your unaliving bed is what somebody else thought about you. It's going to be about how the things you didn't do, how you didn't celebrate yourself. So we have to, and that comes from society. Society created that. Oh, you're arrogant. Oh, you're conceited. Why shouldn't I feel good about myself? I was trained to feel good about myself. And another example I like to use is when we're in grade school, we get stickers, we get candy, we get all of these things, these treats. We, some of us got allowances. We all got incentives for doing great things. Why does that stop when we get older? Now you're responsible for doing those things to keep, because those kept us motivated, right? If I knew I did this well, I'm going to get this, right? So when you perform well in your life, and also societal standard, that was one of our topics, breaking the strong woman idea, breaking the strong woman cycle. Because you're so strong, and because this has become a habit for you to do a lot, you feel like it's braggadocious if you talk about it. No, ma'am. I think a lot of us balance a lot of things. We're all parents here. You raise your grandchild. I think something has to be said about that. And I think the more things are said about that, the better and stronger we feel about ourselves. There's no shame on there. Did y'all hear me plug my book just a second ago? Honey, I'm proud of that.
It's shameless. Not look.
Without even adding that word.
I did one earlier. I shamelessly plugged about my store. Go get you some sweaters.
Okay. There is no shame. This is what I'm doing. I put blood, sweat, and tears into what I'm doing. You put blood, sweat, and tears into what you do. You cry at night. We cry about these businesses, y'all, that we got.
No.
Yes, it's hard. So in those moments where you're thinking about talking about it, I want you to remove the idea that we're thinking about what other people think and pop your ish.
Yeah. It's not, because you already know I don't really care what anybody thinks about me. It's more along the lines of, it is, I guess I've become what I do. So it doesn't really, it's great to say, yes, I do X, Y, and Z. That's just me. It's just until the job is done, and I'm always looking at what else I have to do, but that's just me being a perfectionist in my mind. You ought to see my desk right now. I'm sitting here, I've got the show going on.
So you know what you're doing right now though, Kitty? You're not screaming out what the greatness of what you do. You giving excuses as to, well, it's just me.
Tell her, please.
You are doing it right now. You need to be saying, well, you know what?
I ain't gonna argue.
I am great because I have done this, I have done that, I have made sure people were taken care of, all through the struggles of a rough month.
Yes, oh my God,
a very rough month, and you still held up the show. You still held up the family. So I'm telling you what you did.
It has to be talked about. I'm gonna tell you right now, Blasian. When I read out your text message, Kitty, Blasian said, "Ain't she supposed to be resting right now? Like she not taking a break?" Literally, Blasian, I know you in the chat. Say it, okay? P said, "Get her." I am, because it is not just who you've become. You've decided this is what I'm doing, and that is a form of being a little bit hard on yourself, because you said you're such a perfectionist in your mind, and you're always looking at the next thing. But I need you to take pauses and see what you've already done.
Right, I'm gonna take a pause and see what I've done. Okay, all right.
Celebrate what you've already done.
I'm gonna celebrate.
And what you do. Yes,
constantly.
The things that you have finished off and what you're working on right now. Take pauses, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And look back and say, you know why I did that? Because it's not that easy.
I'm gonna share with y'all something that don't too many people know of what I've been doing. So I ain't no kitty though.
What?
What? It's hard. It's a Capricorn thing. I know it's hard because I'm the same way.
But let's pause before y'all get into that. Look how hard it is for us to talk about ourselves.
It is.
Celebrate ourselves.
I don't know why. It's tough, and we know the greatness that we've done.
Yes.
We know.
A lot of people are afraid to. We have there. It's almost conditional to the things that we say we care and we don't care about. Most people are afraid of offending others by our own accomplishments. I'm sorry, but you got the same 24 hours in a day that I do. We might not all have the same resources, but you have the same time. And I think time is the most expensive currency.
It is.
What are you doing with your time? And I'm not insulting or putting anybody down, but seriously, what are you doing with your time? And I do understand that there are things like anxiety and depression. Myself, I'm neurodivergent. I have had ADD and ADHD since I was a child. This is not a new diagnosis. And I struggle with why in the world am I spending the whole day? Like sometimes I will spend a whole day like thinking about what I got to do, not doing it, and then get up one hour and do everything on that list that I needed to do. But the anxiety, it's the feeling that I get in my stomach. It makes my body go into a panic. Like it's an actual physical sensation, a physical response to it. So for those of you that struggle and have challenges with that, I'm not talking to you. But I am still, because I just shared that I'm neurodivergent. I have all those things. I have challenges with those things on top of 3 children, on top of a divorce, on top of it's so many other things that are there. I still find my way, find my strength to figure it out. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to applaud me. I want you to applaud yourself, Kitty. I want you to applaud yourself, Morningstar. So, Kitty, take the stage.
Yeah, I hear everything you guys are saying. I don't know what y'all want me to say. I hear you. I hear you.
Tell us what you've been doing, Kitty. That's what Morningstar.
I have been. Okay, what have I been doing outside of our plugs? Is that what you're talking about, sis?
It could be our plugs.
Yeah.
I mean, you make our plugs. You make it operational. Who does the newsletter every Sunday?
Oh, well, yeah. I just finished.
Yeah. Without missing a beat.
Yeah.
Who's patient with everybody? We got so many, y'all. We got so many chats for our plugs. I can't do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
I can't do it.
I enjoy doing it. It's not easy sometimes because you're dealing with a lot of people and different.
She has a full-time job. She's a mother. She's a wife. Wow. She's a grandmother.
Mm-hmm. I am.
And she does it all.
And I'm a great friend as well.
And she's a great friend.
All right,
thank you. There you go.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her trying to get the shine off her. Let's go to Miss Morningstar. Yeah, we're going to have to start doing this every week. Everybody in the chat too. Y'all gonna start doing it. Y'all gonna start talking about yourselves. Y'all gonna get in these groups with y'all friends. Just the ones that you think we talk about you when you leave the room. Who cares? Okay. Y'all gonna start getting there. And I want y'all to pop y'all ish. Start talking about the great things that you're doing. But you know what? This is another way of weeding out who does not deserve to be in your space too. Because if somebody retreats and cringes by the fact of you doing great in life, get them out your circle.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's okay. But there's so much that you can get from talking about yourself. There's so much that you can learn and grow about yourself from talking about yourself. You can appreciate yourself more, and you can also start doing more when you realize the things that you've already accomplished and achieved.
Yeah.
Morningstar.
I'm listening. Go ahead, Miss Morningstar.
It's my turn. Okay. So what I have been doing is trying to work on losing the weight I've gained since COVID. And so probably I just did a weigh in on myself for 4 to 5 months. I did that, 38 pounds. So it's the start.
Awesome.
And I'm on my way back to my clothes because I got tons of them in my closet.
I saw you today too, and you look really good. I saw you today.
I'm working to get back to me and how I was and my comfortability. So yeah, I gotta scream it out. My husband gets on me constantly, like, why do you not talk about what you've done? Like, you look great. You do look doing it. And I don't, when you look at yourself, you don't really see it. For me, it's always about what my clothes are doing. Mm-hmm. And I start feeling in my clothes. I'm like, okay, I'm making progress. But other people see it and they say stuff. They like, you look a little slimmer, a little different.
Yeah, you look great.
So
I saw you earlier. You look
good. Thank you, Kitty.
Okay, then.
So but I'm not there yet. And that's my mental block, is celebrating it, because I'm not where I was. Mm-hmm. But I know that I can see it now. I see the road.
Yes,
of getting back. And I got excited, like, ooh, I can pull my clothes, because I got a lot of clothes, y'all. Y'all know I do.
I know it. I know it.
I'm that girl with a lot of clothes. I got clothes now, I always tell people, I got big girl clothes, I got small girl clothes, I got in between clothes. Which one you want? I got a ball.
That's amazing though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I heard you mention, and this is everybody does this, especially when it comes to weight, that sometimes that external validation is necessary, because again, it's because we see ourselves every single day.
Right.
It's so hard to notice, something like me. I notice when my weight is going down because I see it in my face. And I'm like,
it starts in my face all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, girl, but it is nice. It's a nice plus when somebody else goes, hold on, you losing weight, but as it's always okay for you to pour into yourself and do the same thing. But that is a big win. Congratulations. You said 38 pounds. That's
absolutely
38.
That's a huge win. It's hard to lose 10 pounds. Okay. So
it is very hard. Listen, granted, I've been at it since, COVID is where it happened, the upscale. So it's granted, I've been teeter-tottering this thing, but I'm like finally
look
moving
great.
in the direction I want to be moving. So
That's when I gained my weight too.
a lot of us did.
Yeah, like COVID
period.
tore me up. Like I was working at 2 hospitals. I was having to work the COVID command center out in Fairfax. So I was running the executive suite at my hospital and then running another hospital, splitting that throughout the week. I was sedentary a lot of times. So I was eating and eating and eating. And I was also getting my master's. I think I was like in the middle of doing that too. So, and depression kicked in for a lot of us during that time. And I was eating, like I wasn't even hungry when I was eating. I was just eating. But that's where my weight came from, you know.
Being stuck in the house.
Yeah,
and you just bored.
Yeah.
I swear, because a lot of it is just boredom. I mean, you're just snacking, and it's not even me. Mine has never been compulsive eating. It's just snacking on the wrong thing all the time. That's it. It's never been a compulsive issue because I don't eat a lot.
Speaking of the wrong thing,
wrong things is that's the problem.
There are so many different wrong things that are in our grocery stores right now. I need people to really pay attention to what you're putting in your body. This bioengineered food, please steer clear of that. And just all you have to do is read the labels. It's on the back. And then if it says bioengineered, put it back.
And
meaning it was made in a lab.
I seen people, because I seen something on TikTok that was quite disturbing. People opening up their canned goods, and it's not what's on the picture of the can.
Well, the FDA, you know, Food Drug Administration has been gutted by the man with the black hands. He don't care if you're opening up a can of green beans on label, but it's a can of corn or a can of beets or water.
Right. Water. You saw the video.
Ocean Spray, you know, had
crazy
a can of water. Allegedly Ocean Spray. Don't come on after me. That's what we saw. Allegedly. You go argue with them people. They the ones who made the video. We just watched it. But, you know, if there's no regulations, then that's what we're stuck with. But again, please be careful. I am so happy to hear that. This morning, so you got to share some of your tips. We're starting.
My husband is growing a garden. We pulling fresh stuff out of the garden. We just, just cutting back on certain things that I used to have.
Eating out.
Don't eat out as much. I don't. I cook. You see, I cook a lot. So I'm home cooking and, just doing stuff like that. And little wins. I still got to get back regular in the gym, but periodically I go, but I got to get back regular into the gym like I used to, because I was that girl in the gym.
Me too. Well, I had a fitness company, so
I know you did. Yeah, I was about that life.
Another thing that Kitty's done, you guys.
Another thing she did, right? Early in the
fun.
morning, talking about discipline. 4 a.m, hitting it before work. It was a discipline thing.
But you'll get back to it because as you're gonna start tapping into how you used to feel when you were doing that. Because I feel when I was oh my goodness, I feel so like I done took some good rugs. We love TikTok shop. I can't say it. But like that's how I feel, when I work out. So you'll start channeling that and tapping into that. It's gonna kick in out of nowhere. Like it did that for me. One thing that helped me start losing my weight from my COVID weight was I ran a 5K with Sophia. And once I ran that 5K, I was like, all right, if my big self can get through this.
I did one back before I started losing weight the first time. I did one with my daughter for her Girls on the Run. She was in this.
It was Girls on the
Run.
Yes,
I did the 5K with her, and after that, I just took off in the gym. I started going regularly. I dropped them 70. I had lost 70 pounds, y'all. I was really small, but it was still the way I'm built. It probably people thought I was like getting too, people would be like, oh, stop,
you're getting too
much. And I'm like, no, I'm still pretty, hefty there, but that's another story. People will tell you that. I think that's haters.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing about being in the fitness industry, you run into a lot of people who actually have body dysmorphia, which means you see yourself one way and everybody else sees you a different way.
Yeah.
So as long as you are healthy and happy, you do you. What did Nikki say? FTP? FTP them people, for real. focus
people
on
will
you.
try to tell
Yes.
you, "Oh, don't lose no more." And you be like, "What?"
Yeah, I mean, we do it in our culture. Our culture is good for thinking you on that stuff because you lost weight, and it's like
Not on that
you
stuff.
don't. I
And
mean,
they quick to
like
say
I just
that. What you doing?
you on that stuff. Like, no, I'm just taking care of myself.
Yeah, I'm on that stuff. All right. It's called the gym and eating right. Yeah.
Can I just be taking care of myself? We do that a lot. We're the
And
quickest to notice we've gained weight or we've gotten too small. We're never, oh, you look good. I actually got to see my friends. I hadn't seen my friends in like 5 years this past weekend. And the first person that met me at the door was my bestie. And I said, B, you look good. Like, and she did. She looked good. I
Yeah.
was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to start doing more of that. Not, you know what's right? And that's because that's how we do it. You know what's right?
right.
Yeah, right. We do it like that. Like,
compliment.
you don't even know what to struggle with. Like Kitty said, body dysmorphia. I struggle with that. I could not see the weight loss. I had
all of us do.
25, 30 pounds down. Couldn't see it. I was like, no, I'm still big because I was comparison is the thief of joy. I was comparing myself to what I was prior to COVID. I've always been a slim girl. So when I got bigger and then I started losing weight, I'm like, no, I'm still in the 200s. So no, I don't see what you see. And I was beating myself up. So I do understand. And this is why it's so important for us to feed ourselves this goodness and to praise ourselves and to celebrate these small wins, even if it's 1-2 pounds, celebrate that. Angel in the comments, and I think this might be for you, Morningstar. She said she was placed on 2 steroid regimens, and now she's struggling with this weight gain. Back in the gym, relentless. That was right after your comment when you said you've been eating better and things like that.
And I'm ready to get, at the gym. And then there was another issue with the knee issue I had, which slowed me down in the gym. We all got them little bones that start changing as you get older.
All you got to do is keep getting older.
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
my right knee and my left hip.
So now my gym regimen has to switch up a little bit just to
swim.
Just to swim. I mean, the Kitty, we gotta get back into it again because it's a form of exercise, but I just got to do different things.
Yeah, it's actually the best exercise.
It's a full body.
It's a full body exercise every time you do it. So that's why I swim. It's just easier for me to swim. That way I don't impact my knees and your ankles. You have to think about it. As we get older, your bones get brittle, and it's just part of aging. It's part of life. So you find a workaround, and if you don't know how to swim, it's a great time. Find you an indoor pool during the winter time and go swim. And come next summer, you'll be ready. Summer bodies are made in the winter, and enjoy the food, in moderation. Enjoy the activities in moderation, but the only thing that you don't need to do in moderation is exercise. So summer bodies made in the winter, hit the gym, eat in small portions and cut back on everything white, sugar, potatoes, salt, people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say people.
Oh my God. I was not expecting
that. I joke. It's a running joke. I've had that joke for years.
That's true though. It's a little bit. It's a little true.
Screaming. No.
Anywho, those are some great points, Nikki. We got a couple minutes left in tonight's broadcast. Anything else you wanted to add?
I'm gonna add this. I want everybody to do this since we are in the beginning of December. I want everybody to choose one 30-day habit for December. I know December's 31 days, 30-31, but one 30-day habit for December. You can keep it simple, keep it sustainable. Keep it simple so you can keep it sustainable. That's something that you can stay consistent with. If it's drinking 4 bottles of water a day, do that for 30 days. Your body will thank you later. And also to Morningstar's point about the weight loss and eating better, once you start to lose it, your stomach shrinks. So you can't even pack all that stuff in there anyway, but your stomach can stretch. So just be careful with that. But I want everybody in the chats, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, to choose one 30-day habit for the month of December. Keep it simple so you can keep it sustainable. Maybe 10 minutes of movement, a glass of water first thing in the morning, making the bed, because not everybody get up and make their bed. Y'all tell the truth in here, it's fine. 5 minutes of journaling, read one page of a book or do a morning affirmation, but pick one 30-day habit that you can stick with for the next 31 days, because I know, like I said, 31 days in December. And I want you to remind them one habit done daily is 10 habits done inconsistently. It's better than 10 habits done inconsistently. This is how we fall off the track doing something. Don't add too much to your plate. So pick one thing, y'all, one little simple thing. Welcome, Tracy. One little simple thing that you can stick to, and let's do that. Let's ride that on out. And you know what might help? Accountability partners. We can start talking about it. We can start introducing this into our conversations. Add in there, hey, what was your 30-day thing that you chose today? Did you do it today? Hey, Morningstar, did you do your one thing today? That's how we'll stay on top of it. So we'll keep it sustainable. And I'm going to give you guys an affirmation, and then I'm done. Kitty?
Good. Bow your eyes, close your head.
Y'all ready? I release the pressure to do it all at once. I honor my progress. I choose one aligned step, and I trust myself to finish this year strong and grounded. One more again. I release the pressure to do it all at once. I honor my progress. I choose one aligned step, and I trust myself to finish this year strong and grounded.
Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Nikki. You always come. You start our week off right. You put us on the right foot. You get us there, and it's up to us to pick up the ball and keep it moving. Thank you so much. Any last words before we end? Miss Morningstar, go ahead and take us home, baby. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Thank you guys for coming. We are through Monday. You guys go out and be great today. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday morning. Make sure you tune back in Tuesday for Veterans Voice with us. And Ollie Go, you know it's gonna be wild. You already know. So Memphis and Mississippi, Memphis, get out and vote. Okay.
Get out and vote.
Tennessee, get out and vote like your life depended on it. Tuesday is the day. Okay. So be ready, make arrangements, but be at that voting poll and do the right thing. We'll see y'all back tomorrow. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube Live. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.